Hi guys. So today I just wanted to talk about a couple of the herbs that I've just gotten. I'm trying to do some things with herbal sort of medicines rather than other sorts of chemicals. The book I'm using, which I really recommend, is Rosemary Gladstar's Herbal Recipes for Vibrant Health, 175 teas, tonics, oil salves, tinctures, and other natural remedies for the entire family. And so I've just come from a local place in town where I was able to get quite a few different herbs to start today. I was able to get the valerian root. This was a bit fuller here. Also some St. John's wort, some chamomile, lavender flowers, and also some jasmine flowers. Now, the lavender, the jasmine, and the chamomile all, as you probably know, since they're in lots of different sorts of teas that you can buy already prepared, are often for things like anxiety. They promote tension relief, calmness. So these three I'm actually going to use mostly for making teas, particularly the lavender, which just, I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but it looks pretty gorgeous. I mean, it's really nice and it smells awesome. Okay, so the first two things that I made today are easy things using the St. John's wort herb and the valerian root herb. And these are both things that Rosemary Gladstar, whose book I love, it's really great, really convenient, that she recommends as the sort of basic constituents of an herbal medicine cabinet. These are two of those. And what I was able to do was make valerian root tincture, which is here in this jar. I don't know if you can see it. And also a St. John's wort oil. These are really simple to make. The valerian root tincture can actually be used pretty much for pain relief, bodily discomfort, but even things like sleeplessness because of sort of muscle pain, stuff like that. And it's very simple to make, so I filled the jar up to about there with valerian root, which was, as you can see, chopped as small as you possibly can. It soaked up some of the liquid. And then you want to cover that about 2 to 3 inches worth of hard alcohol that's at least 80 proof. You can use gin, you can use vodka, most use vodka, you can use brandy, but I happen to have on hand, since I don't drink very much, some rum that's 92 proof, and so I've used that. I've just covered it up, I've put a seal on it, I've dated it, I've put today's, the label on, saying sort of what it is, the valerian root tincture, and I'm going to leave this in a warm place for about 4 to 6 weeks. Once it's all done, I will actually leave the roots in there in this case, but I will dilute about 1/4 of a teaspoon of that every 15 minutes or so in maybe some warm water or some tea, or you can just have it straight. And usually that'll help after a couple of those with those sort of bodily pains that you have without having to resort to Tylenol, whether it's the valerian root or, maybe a little bit of the alcoholic properties. Oh, and that's the one thing to mention about tinctures. You can, in fact, try to boil off a little bit of the alcohol after you've prepared it. I mean, you wouldn't want to give this to a child, so you could, in this case, put it in some warm water that's just almost coming to a boil, almost a water bath, and cook it for a minute after 4 to 6 weeks. The other thing you can do is you can use a liquid that's not alcohol. So, for example, and the book does talk about this, you could use, let's see here, vegetable glycerin, apple cider vinegar would be both effective solvents. I mean, I would probably go with the apple cider vinegar. That has a lot of health benefits. Anyway, the other thing that I was wanted to make today, which also has to sit for 4 to 6 weeks, is St. John's wort oil. You can see the title there and the date. And this, all you did was take the St. John's wort herb. This is crushed branches, flowers, and leaves. I got a good mixture of it, especially the leaves that are often on the bottom. Poured that in the jar up to about there, covered it with about 2 inches of oil afterward, and this is just regular Trader Joe's olive oil, not even extra virgin. And this you're going to want to leave not just in a warm place, but in a warm, sunny place. So I would recommend your kitchen windowsill. And today, which is May 17th, happens to be a full moon, so I'll leave those in there overnight too, just so they can be in the moonlight as well. And this you'll leave for 4 to 6 weeks, and afterward you'll strain the St. Johns-Wort Oil. Evidently it'll be a very bright red color. This is great for all sorts of muscle and sort of skin trauma, so bruising, sort of sore muscles. And you actually just, you don't drink this, you massage it directly into the affected area. So if you have pulled your leg or something, you can massage this into the sprain. I think that's it for today. If I do have any luck with a couple of tea recipes, I'll be sure to share them. As I said, I did get a lot of other stuff at the Health Food Center today. The other thing I did get that I'll just mention too is grapeseed oil. If you didn't want to use olive oil in your in your St. Johns-Wort oil, you could use something like grapeseed oil, which is great for the skin anyway. It's very moisturizing. You can also use this in other kinds of sort of beauty products and oils. I make a salt scrub using this and sea salt, but that's another video. I think that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this.